coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime.
Your 2026 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic, and he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on, and he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Hampton. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a designed run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's got the open man. That's McClelky. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down.
21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. He's to the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
A 6-yard gain. brings up 3rd and goal.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Disley is the man in motion. Hampton, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This, about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious, but what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Stevenson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
May to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And
he was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Douglas in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That was too far out in front. It is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
they've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
The Chargers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Love any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first down, right back to Hampton. Good running inside the 25. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 9-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
Feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy played. You can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
To the 5-yard line.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 5-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. A handoff, and this is by Jeff. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. Let's see what happens on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now, it's 4th and goal. Here's Cameron Dicker now, on for the... This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Madden. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, New England.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. They run with the veteran, Dearness Johnson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
1. They'll go with the sneak. And he will have a Patriots first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 6. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Working out of the gun. It's May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
10 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
May, little pump pass to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 8-yard line.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Now, May. It is brought in the end zone. Keyshawn Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Chargers 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Chargers, first down. A gain of 15. first down, Los Angeles.
They'll give this to Vidal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Allen in motion. Vidal will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers are in the lead by the score of 13-7.
13. Patriots 7.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte.
May's pass. Complete to Kayshon Boutte. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Handoff, and it's Henderson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. Throwing is May. Going up top. And this ball complete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Wildcard. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Here comes Vidal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, LA.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. On the out, connecting with Allen. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll run with Haskins. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Christian Barmore on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 15.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He tackled by Christian Gonzalez. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run with 5 down. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Third and goal.
McConkey in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Complete to Kayshon Boutte. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's May. Right side by Henry. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 50-yard line.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's May again. That one taken in by Douglas. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
May to throw again. Going for it all. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's Bryce Behringer now as he's on to punt for New England. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Disley is the man in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. The rain might not be as heavy as it was earlier, but still coming down as we get set for this second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Begin it on the ground with Henderson. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 6.
Chargers 20, Patriots 14.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Herbert now on first down. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. And it's an incompletion.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Second and 10. They send the tight end in motion. On second down, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He's got the first down and more than that. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll work just shy of midfield on second and 9. Herbert. He'll go right and find his running back.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. To throw now, May. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
20-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New England.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now is May. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
It is third and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force fourth down.
Patriots ready for the punt. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Chargers offense about ready to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On play action now, Herbert. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. A handoff, and this is going to get him. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good shots. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
That's another Patriots.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I would imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
23-yard line.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Bounds at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in! Austin Hooper. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Chargers 20.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give this to Vidal. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll stick with him again. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of
Simple
8.
play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And some space opens as he's brought down. Gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On McGive, Haskins. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and inches.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on third and inches.
At the 49-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Henderson now on first and 10. He'll get about 2. It was Cam Hart in on the tackle.
The ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Denzel Perryman. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3. Now May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Throwing on second down, May. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Once more, it's Henderson. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Patriots are going to open up the lead to 8.
Patriots 28, Chargers 20.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Here comes Vidal. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. A handoff here with Haskins. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing is Herbert down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And out. 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
from the 34-yard line. Here's second and a yard. On the draw, it's Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A give to Henderson, running right. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a big play there for New England. And even 30 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. To throw is May. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run with or not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Henderson will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From a little closer, here's second and goal. Once more, Henderson, and he will score again. Travion Henderson, touchdown Patriots. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Keenan Allen. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 30-yard line.
2nd and inches. Run between the tackles for Hampton. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Gain of a yard. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the 4th quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised.
And he will score! Game on! Justin Herbert, touchdown Chargers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Now the
play.
Chargers will use the
Second
first of their
and 10.
timeouts,
At the
and they'll get together
27-yard line.
prior to this second down play. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second.
Patriots.
They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
This is just the last thing you could afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On first and 10, here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
Now, second and 4. Hampton trying to work inside. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. Third and 3. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
And the Chargers.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives. All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. They'll drop to throw. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Listen to this crowd. These guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion.
For the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be caught, and he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Patriots. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.